Y'all know what a prolapsed uterus is? Because I don't.
Hi, I'm Dr. Toya, board certified OBGYN, and I feel like now most people have followed up on this video and found out that she did not have a prolapsed uterus. She actually had fibroids, and I'm going to link that video that she did below. So one thing that struck me in the follow-up video is that she said her mom had fibroids and she just didn't know a whole lot about it. So I wanted to go over a couple of things about fibroids so that everybody is aware. So the most important thing, especially in our community, is that over 80% of Black women will experience fibroids and get diagnosed by age of 50. So it is very common. Most of us know somebody who has had fibroids or have them ourselves. And there's a difference in with fibroids in the Black community as opposed to other groups. So they're more likely to be diagnosed younger and be more symptomatic. Most common symptom is bleeding. You're more likely to have your fibroids not respond to some of the conservative therapies, and more likely to have a hysterectomy or some other type of surgery for your fibroids. Some of that has to do with racism, as always, but not all. In general, we just need to do a lot more studies to figure out why all of this is happening so much in our community, because a lot of these studies that are done in general in medicine, especially in OBGYN, we were not included, and if we were included, it was a very small number of people. But one thing I wanted to let you guys know is not everybody who has fibroids is at risk for what happened to this lady, thankfully. So I wanted to go over why she had that happen. So there are different types of fibroids that you can have, but the ones that will come out of the vagina is this type right here. So the pedunculated submucosal fibroid. So you see it's attached by a little stalk, and it can actually deliver itself through the cervix and out through the vagina. And it can look like a uterus because it can be bloody. There can be a lot going on down there without getting too graphic. So it's really unfortunate that they did this trying to figure out what was going on with no anesthesia, because it can be quite painful. I don't recommend that. I don't recommend trying to pull if something is coming out of your vagina. Do what she did, either go into the emergency room or make an appointment ASAP. But definitely this can happen, but really only if you have that type of fibroid. These other ones are not really going to come out. Maybe this one if it gets big enough and then becomes pedunculated, but not everybody will have this happen. If you have any concerns, of course, talk to your doctor. And if you want me to do more videos about fibroids in general, just let me know in the comments.